little bit in a bad mood today. I wake up, and we had all these plans for this morning of stuff that Leanna and I wanted to get done. You know, it was like, oh, we'd like to do this, we'd like to do this. Maybe we could go out and get a coffee, get breakfast together, because Leanna actually had today off of work. Leanna's my girlfriend, by the way. I don't know how many of you, most of you are regulars, I'm sure, but maybe there's like a new person. Who the hell's Leanna? Had all these plans, right, and stuff that we want to do. I wake up, and I grab my phone. I said, all right, let me check my emails, because this is what I do. I usually wake up, the first thing I do is check my emails, because there's a lot of business-related emails and stuff that come in overnight, and I usually check on those, you know. There's a lot of things I do behind the scenes. Check the finances, check this, check that, check the Twitter to see if anything's going on social media, etc. Phone's not working. Phone says that it did an update overnight, even though I did not give it permission to do an update. The way I have all my devices is that they have to ping me for permission to do updates. They're not automatic, because what I found is every time I turn on automatic updates, something doesn't work. And that's bad, because especially for business, I need everything working every single day, you know? If my laptop doesn't work today, I can't do my stream properly, you know? If my computer updates and Windows now is fucked up, I can't do a stream. I can't upload videos. So, it's frustrating when one of my devices decides to do whatever it wants against my will. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, phone doesn't work. It's on, but it won't connect to anything. So I'm fucking around with this phone for literally about 25 minutes. Can't figure it out. I checked my modems. My modems seem to be working. Like, all the lights are on. Everything looks good. So then I said, I don't know what's going on. So I go to my office, and no internet in my office. Like, what is this? Now I know there's something serious, because that means the internet itself is out. Because I have two modems. I have one modem for all my wireless in my house, and one modem just for my live streaming and my YouTube uploads. I purposely separate them from each other, so that way if one goes out, the other one still works, and I can at least do some kind of work. So the good news is it wasn't a major deal, but I was very, very frustrated, because I had all these plans for this morning that got shot out of the blue, and I couldn't do them, because I have to sit here and try to figure out what's going on with my internet, right? Gotta get up and running for work. So, luckily, and this is one of the major benefits of, obviously, living with your significant other, is that, Leanna says, alright, well, you know, you stay home, you gotta figure this out for work, I'm gonna go out, I'll be right back. So, the good news is it wasn't anything big, it was just some kind of a fluke with the modems. I've lived here for 2.5 years, and not once ever have I had to restart my modem in order to get the internet to work. Usually it was something outside of that, you know what I mean, like, the actual internet was down with my provider, or let's face it, a couple of times I was DDoS attacked, stuff like that. Or something else. Usually it's always something else. This time, the simple solution was to restart the modems. This is pretty much the last thing I would have thought of, because it's never worked before. Ever since I've lived here, just restarting the modem didn't fix the problem. Today, it just happened to do so. So the good news was, after about an hour of fucking with stuff, I figured out, everything worked. And as soon as I finally got everything working, Leanna shows up, and she went out, and she got us coffee and breakfast, and I was like,
oh my god, this is like perfect. Like, this is exactly what I needed to turn this shitty morning around. And she got us frappuccinos. She got me a nice breakfast sandwich. Oh, it was good.
So, all is right with the world in regards to that, thank goodness. And that is one of the major positives of living with your significant other, is that you actually get to help each other in situations like this. Just recently, she was under the weather. She wasn't feeling too good, so I helped her out, when she wasn't feeling good, so... For those of you out there who say, bah, humbug, I don't need a significant other, I don't need to be in a relationship, I'm a loner, I was like that for a long time. Listen, I was like that, for most of my youth. I just was not interested in any kind of a committed relationship. I was not interested in sharing my life with one other person. I had a lot of friends, and I spent a lot of time traveling and playing Street Fighter and doing stuff like that, but the committed relationship deal had nothing, I was so uninterested in it. I was like, I'm on my own way, I want to be my own man, my own, freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and all of that. In a lot of ways, my early YouTube career was a lot like that too. It was because I had this complete freedom of my schedule, right? That I could play games like crazy and upload a million videos and do whatever. And now it's a lot different. Now I'm on a schedule because I have to balance my time with Leanna. She has to have the car and stuff to go to work and do things, while we have to have dinners and stuff and meals and a day every week when we can go out and do errands. It's a lot different than it used to be. But seriously, is it such a good life compared to being by myself solo? It just makes things so much better, seriously.
Of course, as I'm saying all this, I'm not even kidding you, the coffee just hit my colon. And my stomach is now saying, you need to use the bathroom. As I'm telling you all of this, that's literally what's happening in my colon right now. So I think I need to end the pre-stream. Alright, let me put it this way. I'm not even going to do plugs today. I don't need to do plugs every day. Nature calls, I'll go use the restroom, And then as soon as I come back, we'll jump right into Watch Dogs 2. How does that sound?